have to say fair play for them, because they have had a handful of supporters actually turning up just in time to watch their team and play very well as well in the first half, winning by 2-0.
I think they've been richly entertained in the first half. I've certainly been entertained, maybe more than I was expecting beforehand. I think Rieng have acquitted themselves really well. After the first, 5-6 minutes or so, where it looked as if Bali might blow them away, they've looked at a good, organised team with a way you can see how they're going to get goals. You know, they get the ball up to their striker, Privat, and quite a few other players in blue jerseys. It's a really good performance. I'm most impressed.
Well, it is a competition, of course, that is usually derided by football purists as being the second cousin as being
football teams has been a great thing in the AFC Cup, and I think we're seeing teams from other parts of the world that we don't expect to be particularly strong. We've seen the Myanmar sides doing fairly well. Lao Toyota have come up with some results in the past as well, and so you are seeing these lesser nations. They can't play in the AFC Champions League. If they play in that up against Guangzhou Evergrande, they'll get hammered. They'll get 10 goals put past them, but they can play in this competition. Everyone's competitive, and it's a very enjoyable experience, and that's a man who really enjoyed himself. He took a big leap of faith to come to this part of the world, and good luck to him. He seems to be doing what must they make of it? But he obviously puts his ideas across, and he loves coaching football, and that's a great thing.
Well, Bali United have it all to do in the second half in what is a very tough group, Group G. Ceres also in this group, 4-0 winners, of course, on the opening day against Rieng. And I can tell you that Ceres are currently losing at home against Quang Ninh, who lost on the opening day to Bali United. So try to make sense of this group with those results, and it is very hard with these Southeast Asian groups as well. The ASEAN zone, you only have one winner coming out of the group, so those home matches, you really need to make them count, don't you?
It is tough. You know, in the Champions League, you know that you're going to go through if you're one of the top two. You may go through if you're second in your group, but the only guaranteed place is number one, because it's a little bit convoluted, to say the least. And of course, you're travelling long distances. You're playing against teams that come from very different backgrounds. Rieng are doing at the moment.
For these Southeast Asian teams, sometimes if you are going to win this tournament, on the whole, you have to win up to, well, you have to actually go through 13 matches before winning it. So it's a very, very long route for these Southeast Asian teams. Bali United, a long way away. In 45 minutes in which they need salvation right here. Remember, they haven't won a match away from home in the AFC Cup. They did win away. Scoring 2 very late goals to clinch extra time, and then winning against Tampines all the way through.
Well, that's not a great way to start, is it? From the kickoff, they're sloppy pass, giving the ball away to their opponents. I can't imagine that Kugura will be very impressed with that.
Suke Kobayashi has hardly been involved in the game, only because he has been dealing with Cartier defensively. Ricky Margarine, so touch was good enough to get it all the way back to Pacheco. Rahman tried to help it on, but who was very impressive in the first half. So once again, marshalled that absolutely well against Paulo Sergio. Couldn't find a way past this Portuguese who has persisted and almost got rewarded for it. He's taken him all the way back to the corner flag for this throw. Sometimes, I don't know about you, Jamie, but it's good to see this happen when the foreigner comes from trying to protect one of the local players, especially the captain of the side, because they can't